Hey guys, so yesterday we did kind of a part one. Was Andrew's birthday. Had his friend AJ with, and we kind of cut it short because AJ wasn't feeling the best, and yeah, he was really feeling it. It was hot yesterday, so and we thought it would just be me and Andrew today, but we're doing the whole fam.
Yeah! First time on the show.
So we're gonna go out, see if maybe we find some yellowtail. Maybe we'll try for muttons again. We'll see. Kind of what the conditions are. At least there's a little breeze today, which is really nice because yesterday there was none.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna go give it a try and see if we can find something to do a little hook and cook with for dinner, even though Christine won't be eating it.
Save my soul. Went up downtown. Went up downtown. Went up downtown. I want to save my soul.
Okay, so we were gonna go fish the patches, but the patches just, it just didn't look great, honestly. The water is just too clear. It was flat calm yesterday, as you guys probably saw in what we filmed yesterday. But we're pulling up to this spot, and yeah, they are crazy thick down there. So we're gonna go and try to hit some of these big yellowtail, get them chummed right up to the surface, see what happens. Not far from, I like a spot like this because it's not that far from a local wreck where a lot of people really like to fish. So most people get drawn to that wreck, and it leaves spots like this. So some of these fish act like they've never seen a boat before. All right. You got a school of spadefish coming up. I think we're gonna get that yellowtail bite going here any second now. Jump, 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 jump. It's okay. So Elam, back up a little bit and just look at Andrew and the bend of that rod.
I'll look for something. Oh, I see it. I see what it is.
What?
Spadefish.
That's not what you caught.
That's what I have up.
What? I find that hard to believe. Keep that rod bent. How did you see it already? I haven't even seen the fish. It's a yellowtail. Yes, you have a yellowtail. Andrew, you got a reel. You're not bending the rod, buddy. Stop pumping the rod and just reel. Elam, back up. I'm gonna bring the fish right here. Nope, back up over here. Caden, move, please. Just reel. There it is. Nice yellowtail.
You must have just seen that other one, Andrew.
Hey, Elam, you hold on tight.
Is it on your wrist?
Big yellowtail, actually. Oh, towel, see. Andrew, towards me.
Yay!
It's a nice big yellowtail.
Yay, you can keep it down.
Oh yeah. Get the shot of it. Look up, look up, look up. There you go. There you go. Good job, Elam.
All right.
Look at that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You want me to do that?
Yes.
There you go. Yeah, we threw out some pilchards and saw them. Oh!
Big one.
Oh, he got eaten. He got eaten. Shoot! That was a jack, and he got eaten by a shark. Look at that. That's the biggest yellowtail snapper I've ever seen right there. He's over 30 inches. He's over 30 inches. Those are all yellowtail. Elam, watch where you're aiming. Aim towards the splash. Those are yellowtail snapper. No, those are yellowtail snapper. Look how big they are.
Oh my gosh, they're huge. They're
Now I need to cast the live bait. I need to break this guy off. Oh, you let it go for a second. All right, record.
Are you still recording? Yeah. Get down, Ian.
You're gonna see that shark coming up, I bet. Here he comes. Yep.
Oh, he got torn.
Yep.
He's still alive. Dang.
I told you there's a big yellowtail out there on the surface. Yeah.
He got bitten by a shark.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't have a big one.
That is tenderized meat right there. That's good for ceviche.
Went on.
Here you go.
Try not to get down too far. Turn it down. Oh, nice. Caught that one like a torn up by the shark, and now we're catching this.
Keep going, Andrew.
Woo! Nice. Got
Hang on. Yeah, you can. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, we got a shark.
Oh, slow down, slow down. Right there. Bring him towards the camera. Bring him over this way. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Reel down, flip him in.
Woo! Go. There we go. There he was. That was crazy. I've never seen Yellowtail.
Fight him. Just aim towards him. Ah, that's right. This one doesn't.
Shoot. Oh, shoot. He's hitting a shark.
Yeah, get him up. No, it's just a big yellowtail.
Did you see that? Yeah, just Dad, look. Dad, did you see it? It was like 6 feet
Yeah.
out of the air.
No, I didn't.
It was like a no. He jumped twice and it was like 4 feet out of the air.
Get him up, Caden. Fight him hard.
Oh, he's big.
Get my camera ready in time. Flip him over here. Step over there. Flip him up. Reel down. Reel down. Here you go. Big yellowtail. Jeez. Remember, just barely over the gun. Good work, buddy. That's a big yellowtail. Live bait 20-inch yellowtail.
We all bleed the same.
the best part of the day for me, when I'm, not only when I'm cleaning fish, which I love, but when someone delivers this to me. What? You ready for it? You ready for it? This is, oh, wait for the crisp. Oh, ooh, God bless America. This is a normal size one, you know, a little 16, about 16 inches, maybe 17. Maybe 16. This is more of our staple down here. This is the size that we get most often.
Dad, I cut it. Afraid of that.
Yeah?
I gotta get that way.
What? Just trying different angles. I want to see which angle is the best for the camera. You know, because I love cleaning fish. Some people might not care about it, but I do. It was like something was just going after that pelican. The fish sharp today. Pelicans be fighting. Who's gonna eat it today? Oh, down the hatch. He got. He hooked one. There you go. Oh.
Broke it. Jeez.
Wow. That was awesome.
Yeah.
All on chunks at the dock. That's it.
Yeah.
Dude. Alright guys, so I want to take some of that fresh yellowtail and show you guys how I like to make ceviche. I'm actually pretty new to it, but it's a very simple, very easy, doesn't take that long. So I'm laying out some of the ingredients here. I do like to do a full red onion. You know, I mean, of course it depends on how big of a batch. I'm doing a fairly big batch. So I'm going to do a whole bag of limes, jalapeno. I'm probably going to exclude the seeds because sometimes that can get, well, you know, it can get pretty hot. So cilantro, parsley, chives, and then salt and pepper, and it's really that easy. It's not that many ingredients. It's all very fresh. It's like as good as it gets. So I'm gonna do a little more prepping here. Right now I'm rinsing and then matting dry the fillets. Then I'm gonna show you guys how I cut them and prep them and cut them and put them in the bowl, and also how I layer them in the bowl of salt and pepper as well, which I think is really important. Okay, so part of the process is you really want to get rid of like the bloodline, which is in the center of the fillet. So that's pretty much all of this right here, okay? So what you want to do is, got all of our rinsed, clean fillets here, and I don't know, some people include that. I don't. I can't eat that crap. So come down the center, and with an angled blade, what you want to do is angle it outward because that bloodline is kind of in a like an A-frame shape down there. So come right along the center. We're just going to cut out all of that right there. So that's how we want to clean those up. We're going to go through each one of them. Center with the outward angle blade, cutting away all of that. That's going to be perfect. Let's do one more here. Yeah, that one's fine. You can go even smaller than that. I mean, that's 1.25 inches across or so. But then what I really want to do is just, I want real small pieces. This is how I like to eat it. and make it your own. Like I said, I'm not a gourmet cook or anything like that. I'm fairly particular about about what I eat. See, like this, I felt a little bit hanging on the blade here. So what I'm gonna do is probably come back in. I'm gonna flat-handed trim that off the bottom. I really don't want, see that right there. I'm gonna trim that off there. I don't want anything chewy in there, nothing. I hate bones, I hate chewiness in my fish. It should be light and flaky, very simple. I'm gonna cut real thin strips. The next thing is I do, this is gonna be the bowl that I'm gonna be putting everything in. I'm actually gonna get it a little bit wet. You can see I have just a little bit of water in there. I'm actually gonna wipe that along the sides. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna salt this bowl. Just not super heavy, but I want a base layer of salt. And then I'm gonna start putting the fish in here. I'm doing the fish first before I do the rest of the ingredients. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep cutting and layering, and after every layer of fish, I'm gonna do just a little salt on top. So it's gonna be perfectly layered throughout it, okay? Okay, so now that we got the fish all cut up and prepped, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have one of the kids actually squeeze all the limes. We're gonna squeeze all these limes into it. So he's gonna do that while I prep the rest of the vegetables for it. Okay, so with the red onion, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut half of it, and I'm gonna mince it like really small, finely chopped, and the other half, I'm gonna do a very thin cut on it, okay? So I'll cut it up and down like that, half. So for the thin side of it, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut this as paper thin as I can. I want really thin strips. This is all of our vegetables here. So with salt, we've peppered, and he has put all the limes in there. He's stirring it right now. I'm gonna bring the bowl over, we're gonna throw it all in, let it set 10 minutes, then it's ready to eat. All right, bowl's getting pretty full. We're gonna put all this in here. It'll mix up, fill up that bowl. It is A-okay. So I like to salt the fish first. Salt, pepper, lime juice, get that cooking. It also makes it so that once the fish is done essentially cooking, it's actually, the process is called denaturing. So once the fish is denatured by the citric acid and the limes, the vegetables will already be ready to go, and they'll be a little bit more al dente, so they're not quite like super soft. We're just gonna start stirring that up. So the fish has had the limes on it for about 10 minutes now. So it's probably already done, but I'm gonna give it another 5 to 10 minutes just to be safe. You can't tell me that doesn't look amazing. Oh, she's getting real full.